because we got little tiny chicken mindsets. It encompasses, and you over here, and you let go of the past. Just let it go.
So is this how you feel about your business?
About it. When you get a new idea about something, unstoppable people have a positive. I remember back when my daughter was 5 years old, and she was getting ready to graduate from the little girl bike with the training wheels to the big girl bike with 20-inch wheels or so, and we're going to take the training wheels off. So I was going to teach her how to ride her bike. And being the good father that I am, I'd get my daughter up on the bike, and I would run alongside her and get her and push her, and she would go, and she would balance, do just fine. We only had one incident with a bush, but she survived. Most kids do. So she got going really well and learned how to ride her bike, except with this one exception. She couldn't start the bike. It was a little too tall for her, so she would kind of balance on there, and then I would hold the seat, and she would put her feet on the pedals, and I would give her a really strong push, and she would go. And she would pedal, and she would balance, and everything was great. Well, one day, we were out there. She was still trying to figure all this out. We were out on a Friday afternoon, and all the kids around the neighborhood and the parents were all out in the front, and we're just kind of talking late afternoon, and all her little friends had their bikes, and they're all riding. And so she gets her bike, and she gets on, and she's just barely touching the ground, right? And so she looks at me and says, "Okay, Daddy, push me." I was like, "No, not this time. Put your feet on the pedals and push." "Oh, no, Daddy, I can't do that. I'll fall." "No, you won't. Trust me, you'll be just fine. Just put your feet on the pedals and push. You'll get going." No, I can't. I can't do that. I'll fall." And I look at her, and I said, "No, really, I've got you. Don't worry. Just put your feet on the pedals and push." And she looks down at the ground and looks up at her friends, and then she looks at me with those big blue eyes of hers, the little girl eyes, and she has tears in her eyes, and she looks at me and she whispers, because she doesn't want anybody to know. So she whispers, "Daddy, I'm scared." "I know you are, but I'm right here with you. You're not going to fall. Just trust me. Put your feet on the pedals and push." And so she's looking down. She looks at me and looks up the open road. She takes a deep breath, and she puts her feet on the pedals. She starts pushing. And she's going. I didn't push her at all. She's just going, and she takes off, and she turns around and comes right back the other way. And she's going, "Woo-hoo, look at me, Daddy, look, I'm riding. And I'm looking at her, I'm going, turn around. And she turned around, and she just had a great time. All she had to do was put her feet on the pedals and push. And as I reflected on that incident that day, in the evening, I kind of thought about it. And I thought, where in my life, where in my business do I need to just put my feet on the pedals and push? Where do I need to just trust that I'm not going to fall? Just put my feet on the pedals and push. Where do you need to put your feet on the pedals and push? Maybe it's in a relationship, maybe it's a business idea, maybe it's a career path. Where do you need to trust? Where do you need to put your feet on the pedals and push? There's an open road in front of you, just waiting to be explored. And if you don't do it, you're never going to experience it. Don't wait for someday. Don't put off any more excuses. Don't try and justify anything. Put your feet on the pedals and push.